Hi everyone, it's Will Empath here. I just wanted to come on today to, well, first of all to say an apology for the first video that I uploaded to my channel. It was hurried, yeah, not very professional for a YouTube channel, so apologies for that. And also for my appearance, I'm not long at the bath, hence the wet hair. I am usually presented a bit more pleasantly, so yeah, this is probably the worst that you'll ever see me. Usually I have my hair nicely dried or tied up in the back. What I've been thinking about recently is, as I'm sure everyone is the COVID. Over the last week or so, my husband developed symptoms of COVID, and obviously that's quite alarming. And as we both live together, although, yeah, I was going to say obviously, but some married couples don't live together, which I don't understand anyway. So we both had to be tested for COVID-19, which, although it's absolutely vital to track it so we don't spread it, it's not the most pleasant of experiences. It involves the swab on your tonsils, or if you don't have any tonsils, the area around it, and then using the same, it's kind of like a giant cotton bud, using the same swab, put it up your nose and turn it 5 times, and that was that. I was fine doing that. I didn't have a problem with it, but getting my husband to do it was really difficult. My husband is a very, very proud autistic man, but with his, well, autism is also known as autistic spectrum disorder, shortened to ASD. Often, not always, but often, ASD comes with its own sensory problems, like, taste, touch, sound, smell, light. So having to put something that was in his throat and then up his nose was quite horrendous for him, really. Yeah, so obviously I care for him, I'm his husband. I sat with him, talked him through it, said it was going to be okay, soothed him, went through some breathing exercises, talked about it some more, and I think he's pretty much over it now. He wanted to do it because he's quite empathic like me as well. He really cares for other people, and the potential thought of him spreading COVID to someone else, he would rather go through that horrendous ordeal than give it to someone else. So we did that. Sent it off on Tuesday. Yeah, it was Tuesday. We did it just before like an hour before the mail was being taken away at the post box, at one of the priority post boxes. So we did that, and then I did the test, of course, as well. So we waited very impatiently, shall we say, for 2 days, because the test results came through in an email and a text on Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. Thankfully, both of our tests were negative. But it did get me thinking, what would happen if they were positive? Because, we're all acutely aware of, just the damage that this virus has done. All of these people that have passed away due to this virus. Yeah, and because I'm an empath, being an empath means different things for each individual empath. But in my opinion, the experience that I had was I couldn't stop thinking about if it was me losing my husband to this virus. So I was getting all like intense feelings about friends, family, spouses, partners that have lost people due to this virus. I could sense their grief, their anger, their sense of being not just lost but feeling lost. Because I mean, when you lose someone close, it's a feeling that's quite indescribable. So it got me to thinking, well, because I'm quite a reflective person, so it got me to thinking, well, what if that did happen? What if I did lose my husband or anyone else that I'm close to? And the vision that I had was bleak. So obviously that didn't do my mental health any good, so I just did what I always do, and meditation, guided meditation, the deep breathing to, reduce the cortisol and adrenaline levels, just to get my oxygen and CO2 levels back into check and such, just anything to calm. By the way, I'm not a therapist or a psychologist or a psychiatrist or any specialist when it comes to mental health. I'm only talking about my personal opinion, just to put that out there. That's what I do to soothe my nerves. But then also, as with everything else in my life, I always practice gratitude. So it got me thinking, what am I grateful for? And I've always got things to be grateful for, because, I mean, although I'm not very poor, I'm by no means comfortable, whatever that means. But I mean, I've got a roof over my head, I've got food in my belly, I've got love and warmth in my heart, I've got many creative skills, I've got pets, I've got friends and family that care about me. Not everyone has that. Not everyone has that. So those are the things that I'm immensely, immensely grateful for. And then when I find myself thinking, I wish I had this, that, the other, I remind myself that, well, you've never really been into material goods. And that is true. Material goods don't really mean anything to me, because I can't really do anything with them. I mean, unless if it was money, then I could help people that are struggling, people that are just in need. Yeah, I do that during the day, and as well as the last thing I do before I go to sleep is I think of 3 or 4 things during the day that I'm grateful for. So, I mean, if that would help anyone else, I really would suggest that you try to do it. Because, I mean, there's always something that you can be grateful for in your day. It doesn't have to be a great deal. It can be a nice conversation you had, a nice compliment you received, something nice you watched online, something you related to, or the weather was nice, the sky was clear. yeah, so practice gratitude. I'm not going to preach to anyone because that's not me. That's just what I personally do to get me through the day and to round off the day well. Like a sort of final salute to the day and wondering what tomorrow's going to bring. Yeah, I mean, is there anything that you practice throughout the day to, reaffirm or just acknowledge what you have in your life? Comment below if you like. Actually, please do comment below because I really would like to see how other people practice their gratitude. Because I would like to reach other people that are perhaps not, they don't quite know how to put things into words. I mean, I'm no expert. Me doing this is quite out of my comfort zone, but I mean, if lockdown or quarantine and such, if it teaches me anything or teaches you anything, it's just try and lose your fears and live your best life. I am. There's so much that I want to do in life. But I'm getting to that point where I'm not getting where I need to be, not want to be, well, a bit of want and need, a bit of both, but it's getting nowhere fast. So I'm doing all that I can to help people. I mean, not just with talking about mental health. The other thing that I do to try and help people is I'm a lace wig designer and maker, so to help people with their hair loss journeys, because I've been through it myself. That's like the best thing in the world for me, to give someone back a sense of normality. I mean, I've said it many times before, but as I've not spoke about it on this channel before, I'm just telling you all what I do. Yeah, so I mean, if you can relate, comment. If you have other ways of practicing gratitude, comment below, and I can't wait to see what you say. And if you feel like it, give me a like, a share, or even better, a subscribe. I'm not going to hammer it home that you have to subscribe because I believe that people should have a choice whether or not to hit that subscribe button. But yeah, because I'm an empath, so I wouldn't force anyone to do anything they don't want to do. That's just me, really. And tell me what you thought of my first video. If I will say anything about this channel that I'm telling you to do, it's this: it's to be kind. Because if you're not kind, you're out. So yeah, rules for this channel: be kind, be respectful. If not, you're out. So I'm going to go off and get a drink with probably iron brew. Yeah, totally non-stereotypical Scotchman. Because my throat is feeling quite dry. It's quite a humid day today, so yeah, I'm quite thirsty today. So I shall see you all very soon. If anyone has watched, thank you so much, and I shall see you very soon. Take care. Bye.